Well, Sunday morning was a chance for people to wake up feeling a little extra refreshed. Of course, we got that extra hour of sleep for going back to standard time.
We certainly did, and jumping back does bring some grumbles with it as well about the lack of sunlight in the evening. Our Kara Jeffers is tackling all things daylight savings today. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning, Mark and Tracy. Definitely all things. Here are just 3 things you need to know about daylight saving. 1, it has nothing to do with farmers. Daylight saving was popularized in World War I by the Germans. They saw if they pushed the time forward by an hour, they got more sunlight in the evening, and this saved on the electricity bill. Number 2, what is the difference between standard time and daylight time? I always struggle with this. Standard time, this is just what the world follows. We kind of set it. There's a whole international regulatory board that kind of like keeps this going. So if standard time is at like 3 o'clock, for instance, daylight saving, you jump forward by 1 hour. So it's 4 o'clock you can see on there, and that's kind of the difference. So that's in March, we jump forward, and now in November, we just jump back to standard time. Now, if you look at why do we have daylight savings time, it's because of the Uniform Time Act in 1966. This basically said that we are going to be doing that switch between daylight every single year. A state can opt out of daylight savings time. They just have to stay on standard time year-round. You cannot stay on daylight saving time year-round. All right, and so that is where we get into some of the different legal laws. These are all the states that want to stay on daylight savings times. They've passed laws that are like, hey, we want to just stay ahead an hour all the time. And these are all them. They're ready, but they can't do that until the federal level makes a law to change all of that. So those are just kind of 3 areas of daylight savings time that hopefully you learned a little bit about. I'm Kara Jeffers, Erie News Now. Mark Tracy, back to you.
So I look at that and I see Pennsylvania and Ohio side by side with different preferences, and I think how confusing would that be to be, different,
Well,
so
I think
close.
a lot of people